Hey little ferals, and welcome back to the latest episode of the Laura and Becky Show. We did a breakfast radio show together. We got the sack, we flew off to Mallorca, we got drunk, we had a great time, and that's how this podcast began.
We are now sponsored by Prince Family Law Solicitors, Redbrick Estate Agents, and we're in collaboration with East Midlands Airport. And today is a Little Ferals only. Hello, Little Ferals.
Hey, you guys.
None of that lot, you know, them lot that don't subscribe. How dare they? I mean, actually, how dare they?
How dare they?
They get us for free.
Yep. But they don't get to hear what happens on a Friday, what goes on. I always think these are like the best episodes. So you've made the right choice, guys.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, you have.
Guys.
We need to talk about, and I keep forgetting how to say it.
ChatGPT.
That. Robots, AIs, the robots are taking over. I know like a lot of people have been using this for ages. I've just started using this in my new little part-time job, right? So I'm doing social media for a marketing company. And I have to write lots of captions for social media. And we all know writing a caption for social media, it is, you just can't think, you have a mind blank. You're literally like, oh, when you're doing loads of them, your mind just, your brain goes dead.
Yeah.
However,
dun, 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 enter the room.
Enter the AI. I like to call him my little assistant, my little marketing assistant. So I started using ChatGPT.
That's it.
Boom. It has changed my life.
Game changer.
I messaged you, didn't I? I went, mate.
I know.
I've started using this robot at work and it's absolutely changed the game.
Well, my brother-in-law, when we were in Florida, started going about it and I was just like, oh, God. But actually, we used it the other day and I was like, oh, my God.
Well, I've got it on my laptop now. So I went, mate, I'm bringing my laptop in and we are going to use this robot today. So we had a few proposals to write and stuff, didn't we? And we had to write a bio about ourselves. And actually, it's quite hard to write a bio about yourselves. It's always a bit awkward, isn't it, talking about yourself? So I popped it into ChatGPT. Why don't GBT? Anyway, I put it in. And I read you the result that it came up with.
I was
and
so
you
impressed.
were mesmerised. But you were like, I can't believe it.
Yeah. The only thing I didn't like, it called us a dynamic duo.
I mean, we are a dynamic duo. We thought that might be a bit much. So we took that out.
I was like, yeah, okay. Because before I was a bit like, nah. But now I'm like, yeah.
It saves so much time, so much brain power. And it does feel like, obviously, it's me and thee, isn't it, with this podcast? We do everything. Not anymore, babes. We've got a little assistant. We've got a little marketing assistant in the form of a robot.
I think we should use this on a pod one day. Get the robot to write our pod and see if people can tell.
Oh my God, let's not tell people the one we've done it on and see if they can tell.
Although my husband yesterday, when you were like, blah, 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 he went, you know, it ended in 2001, 2012, what is it? 2021. What does that mean? It hasn't been updated since then.
Yeah, so things that have happened since then, it's not clued up on, I guess, because they haven't
updated it.
Yeah. But it's still very good, I have to say. Very good. Didn't a robot ring your husband the other day as well?
Well, yeah, it did. He went, bloody hell, I had a phone call today. I didn't realise I was talking to a robot until it called me back. And first of all, I won't get sucked into this, which he didn't like. So I went, what do you mean? He was like, honestly, this person rang me about like investment banking or something. And he said, I literally was like, I can't talk at the moment. Can you call me back? And it was like, yeah, sure. And it called him back. So he had a full on conversation. And then he was like, it called me back. And he said he noticed something. He might have said dynamic duo.
Classic robot speak.
Then James realised it's a robot, but I was like, I wouldn't fall for that. He was like, why? I was like, because I don't answer the phone if I don't know the number.
Oh my God, that is so true. When Laura's phone rings, she goes, who's that? Do you know what you remind me of? And in fact, I showed you these people, didn't I, on TikTok? I've got this new favourite couple that I love to watch on TikTok. So it's a son filming his elderly parents. And like, it's just so normal and wholesome and heartwarming. I'm just addicted to watching them. It's just them like making tea, making sandwiches, going out for the day, but it's so cute. And there's this one and it's called, That Time My Parents Were Terrified by the Phone Ringing. And literally their home phone rings and it is like a murderer has turned up at the door. They're like, who's that? And this is you when your phone rings.
I don't like it.
They pick up, they're like, hello, I can't hear it. What's going on? And they are so shocked, but it made me howl.
I don't like it. If I don't know who's calling me, I won't answer it. And if they need me, they'll leave a message. And I expect the same when I ring somewhere. If they don't pick up, I'll just be like, oh, it's blah, blah, blah. But to be fair, I never ring anywhere. I never ring anywhere.
We we're voice noters, aren't we?
Just don't ring anywhere. Imagine having a landline.
No.
I just would never answer it. I'd be
Nor
like,
me.
hello?
Yeah, we'd be suspicious, wouldn't we?
Who answers their phone and talks to someone about finance banking? But he got annoyed because obviously he thought, oh, fair enough. But he didn't like it, did he? So he was like, well, you wouldn't tell the difference. I was like, I wouldn't need to because I wouldn't answer the phone.
Yeah, conversation over. I think I've had a robot ring me actually talking about something like that as well. So yeah, basically.
Why do you answer your phone if you don't know who it is?
I think what they sometimes do, they make it a local number.
But still, you don't know who it is.
Well, I worry I say it again. You don't know who it is.
But you don't.
I worry if it's school sometimes.
Well, put school in your phone then, you silly cow.
Oh yeah, I could do that, I suppose. But I like the element of surprise. I like living on the edge.
Imagine if school ring you and they're like, hello, is that Becky Hayes? It's Lily's school. You'll be like, no, it's not.
It's a robot.
Prove it.
Yeah. Prove to me you are not a robot.
Put her on the phone. Yeah. What's the code word? Just put Lily's school name on your phone, you nincompoop.
Yeah, I suppose I could do that, couldn't I? Oh God, right. What is going on in the world?
What is going on?
I'm excited for this. So obviously we were all watching the Beckham documentary and I actually think I'm going to go back and watch that again. It was so good. And I loved all the social media things that happened after and everyone dancing like David and Victoria to Islands in the Stream. It's so good.
It's just reminded me, Rebecca Luce was on TikTok. Have you seen it? She's done an interview. Yeah, but obviously it's just fallen by the wayside. Nobody cares. But she's like, she was trying.
Yeah, not
to
bothered.
no avail.
Nah, I think everyone's quite invested in.
See you later, Rebecca.
Yeah, they're invested in David and Victoria, aren't they? And we want to see more dancing in their little
just
shed
more of
thing.
David. I mean,
David.
Do you know what? Vicky came across well.
Vicky? Vicky? What?
But he was...
Yeah, I think she came across well. I think she's very funny as well. Actually, I quite like her sense of humour.
I've always thought she was quite funny, actually. Yeah. Anyway,
there's a new documentary in town, guys. This is on Netflix about Robbie Williams. It's out on the 8th of November, I think. This is going to be good.
I'm looking forward. If it was about Go Barlow, see you later. Robbie, though, was a bit of me.
He's a good-looking guy, isn't he? Robbie.
There is something about Robbie Williams.
Still now. Yeah. And it showed, there's like a trailer. It's a very short trailer, actually, but it shows him back in the day. And God,
he was good looking.
Damn. Yes. So I'm really excited to watch that.
Yeah, that's good. That's something else on TV we can watch because at the moment it's dire.
Yeah.
It's dire. Okay, mate.
So I feel like we've talked about Mr. SAS a lot this week.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Have we?
Yeah.
A couple of times.
A few times, yeah.
He's your new man.
Yeah,
he's your new man. I mentioned my husband.
Yeah, true. Well, it's to do with him again today. So, so basically, where he lives, he's kind of like on a housing estate that has a nature corridor. Right. So when he first moved in, all of the kind of people in the houses were like, let's all club together and, look after this nature corridor. And somehow, I don't know how, he's ended up as a director, right?
So is it a bit, last night it was like, not last night, Monday night. When was it? Sunday night.
Oh, Sunday night,
right.
Yeah.
He was talking about it being a business. They've set up a business.
No, I don't think that's that. That's for something else, I think.
What's he a director of then?
Oh, I think just they have people who are like in charge of it and like hold meetings.
I thought they'd made a business out of it or something.
I don't think so. But it's run like a business. You would think it was a business. So it's taken very seriously. So he's somehow ended up sort of in charge of it, right? But obviously Mr. SAS is away a lot.
He's got other things to do.
Doing important things,
yeah,
right? Like bigger things than a nature corridor. So he was telling us, wasn't he, on Sunday? And it was killing us about when he's away.
Dealing with important things.
Yes.
Rockets flying overhead.
Exactly. Overseas and there's, important stuff and he's got to concentrate. He will get emails popping up from his neighbours about said nature corridor. Hi, Russ. Really important stuff happening here. A fox was spotted in the nature corridor. And also, we need a meeting on this. Can you please sort? And you actually did a really funny impression. You were like, hold on. I'm just in a war-torn country, but I'll come back to you on that.
I mean, oh, bless him, though. He was talking as well about he'd been away and he'd come back and someone knocked on his door and it was one of his neighbours and they were like, did you realise your fence post has been knocked by another car? I just love it because she was like, we didn't want to fix it, but we could pop a few nails in it if you want us to. And I was like, God, he could rule the world, couldn't he, Mr. SAS?
Yeah, but he was a bit like not bothered
He's
about
very
it, wasn't
chilled out. Oh, his neighbours complained about a ball being kicked into the garden. They came round and kicked off at him, and I thought, they don't know he could kill him with one punch.
One finger.
I did ask him that, didn't I? I was like, is it true? It's a neck punch, isn't it? And that's it. You're gone.
Yeah.
I think he'll know how to do it.
Yeah. Do you know what? He's very... I think he'll know how to do it as well.
Do you?
Yeah. He's very... Because, I don't know, you sort of think that they're going to kick off, don't you, at any point? He's not...
He would. No, you don't think it. He would, but he doesn't.
Hang on, what? What's he doing? I'm confused. Is he kicking off or not?
He could kick off, but he doesn't.
He could kick off.
That's the whole point of it. He could.
Yeah.
He could, but he doesn't.
But
What drink does he like? Is he a like shaken not stirred kind of guy?
He's not a spy.
If he went to the bar, what would he order?
He likes a red wine. So we drink red wine together. He also likes... He'll have like a cocktail to start sometimes. What else does he like? He likes a cup of tea. Right. He really likes a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, in fact, here's something that's weird that happened. With a shot of whiskey on the side. He likes a whiskey.
Right.
With some ice in. He really likes that. He, the other weekend when he was at mine, he's got this weird habit of getting up in the middle of the night, like 2 a.m. He'll just get up. I'll be like, what?
Yeah, checking for shit.
Yeah, just scouting around. Yeah. He's on the prowl.
Like, you'll see him just do a forward roll out of the room. You'll be like, darling, where are you going? Nothing. Don't worry about me.
Checking out that noise I heard. It's 200 hours. It's time to scout out the place. And then you can imagine, like, it's one of my neighbours, like, pulling up at home and he's there, literally like, who are you? What are you doing? I'm just the neighbour. Just got back from being away. Oh, right, it's okay.
Spare me, sir. Spare me. Okay.
So he got up and he likes to have a cup of tea sometimes. I'm not even joking.
What?
And sometimes he puts a wash on. Yeah, so when he's at his, he'll get up at 2 a.m, have a quick cup of tea.
No, you're ruining it for us.
I know,
now.
sorry.
We don't need this. Well, he gets up at 2 o'clock to put some washing on. No, he doesn't. She's lying. It's undercover.
You know, we were talking the other day about social media being lies.
Yeah.
I'm now telling you the real SAS, okay? They like a nice cup of tea, a milky cup of tea at 2 a.m.
Does he put the washing on, though?
Well, this is what he tells me.
Is the washing machine on for another reason?
Like...
could it be the noise of the washing machine disguising his
so I can't hear what he's doing.
Morse code.
Yeah, or maybe he's having some secret meeting with, I don't know, another
just
country.
Just going to go and put the what? But you're silly enough to be like, okay, love.
Yeah.
I'd be like, are you?
You'd follow him down, wouldn't you?
What powder are you using? What wash are you putting it on, love?
I haven't seen any clothes hung out.
Well, have you?
Yeah.
Have you actually the next morning? Oh, we rumbled.
That's it. We rumbled, Mr. SAS. Mate, next time he does it, I'm going to follow him.
Mate, you're a fool.
I'm going to be like this.
It all kicks off in your house at 2 a.m.
You'll tackle me to the ground thinking I'm an intruder. I'm like, no, it's just me. I just wanted to see if you're really putting the washing on.
It's interesting though, isn't it?
Isn't it? Nearly as
interesting. My husband
interesting.
are so fascinated in your relationship. It's ridiculous. It's all we talk about.
I mean, it's nearly as interesting as this nature corridor.
The nature corridor. I didn't even know a nature corridor existed. Who knew?
Unless he's lying about that. Because I've been to his house obviously lots of times. He's
Where's
never shown me the nature corridor.
Get him to walk you down it. Is it a corridor, like a corridor?
I don't know, maybe it's code, or maybe he's lying to me about that.
Nature, it could be the
NC,
here we go.
The nuclear
combustion.
Yes, that we've nailed it, mate. We've got him.
Right. Yeah,
we ain't stupid. We could rule the world, me and you. He is literally going to kill me now I'm talking about all this. Actually, he doesn't listen to the pod.
You'll be on the floor. Gone.